everybody, Leah Church here and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a get to know me type of video, where I came from, why I decided to start a YouTube channel, and if I can, I'm going to do the same eye look that I did in my Jaclyn Hill giveaway video, which I didn't even think was like noticeable, but I got multiple requests to do a video on it. So hey, far be it from me to say no. I am not priming today. I'm just going to use an illuminating serum. I feel like this not only kind of makes my face feel fresh and moisturized, it kind of helps my oils too. It's from one of those direct sales at home kind of party businesses. I feel like there's a lot of girls in my kind of age and stage in life that do that, myself included. I used to, I don't anymore. It just wasn't where my heart was. This is where my heart is. And you know, when you know, you know. It's just like when you meet your man or your woman. When you know, you know. Next, I'm gonna use a foundation that's not even mine. This CoverGirl Clean Classic Beige, which is my mom's. So mommy, when you watch this, I am using your makeup, but I promise I'll put it back. You know what, I'm gonna blend this with my fingers because I want some more coverage. I do live with my parents. My family lives with my parents, which is, you know, it's not where we thought we'd be right now as a family of 4, but due to just some life circumstances a couple of years ago, we chose to do this. I was dealing with my son, who was still an infant, and I was pregnant with our second child, and then we got a 60-day notice to vacate. And literally like the day we came home from the hospital with our newborn, we got served. So God showed us this place, and within moments we had this massive house. By the way, this is Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light, and it took me the longest time to get my hands on this stuff. I actually was using the It Bye Bye Under Eye, It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I do not like it, not for my skin type, but it's got a cult following. So if you like the It Bye Bye Under Eye, girl, use it. And when I'm not looking at you, I really apologize. I'm looking in other mirrors so that I can, you know, get my job done. My last name of church is not a joke. I always sign on with it because I am a pastor's kid. After, you know, a short season of just making some really stupid choices in my own life, because some pastors' kids think that they have to be really dumb for a little while. And you don't have to be. If you're a pastor's kid, be encouraged. You don't have to be an idiot. You don't have to be disobedient. So I was set up to meet this guy, and I had just said, screw it, I'm done with men. When we met, we were literally attached at the hip from that moment on, and next week we are celebrating 5 years of marriage, and we have 2 beautiful children. They have aged me, especially at this age where they're both toddlers still. They're just so developmentally crazy. I always wanted to be older, and now that I am older, it's like, bleh. But true, age is just a number. I'm just gonna quickly contour the same way that I did in my other contour video, using the same product that I used, which is the Beachfront bronzer. It's a little too dark for me, but that's okay. So I've loved makeup since I was a little girl. But once I got into college and I was on the flag line of the Arizona State marching band, yeah, I'm one of those kids. I'm a band nerd, I'm a performing arts geek, and I am not ashamed of that. It is really hard to talk and focus and get the makeup on all at the same time. I'm just gonna put that out there. When I was on the flag line at Arizona State, we had to wear Paradisco and Sketch, 2 eyeshadow pigments by MAC, in a very specific, strategic kind of way. But I didn't know what I was doing, even in college. Let's go ahead and highlight. I'm using the Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Peach Lights. So anyway, went from college, loving MAC, and then when I found out I was pregnant with my first, I had this dreadful thing go through my head that all of a sudden I was going to just be that mom in the sweatpants with the, you know, spit up all over, and I was just gonna be lost to motherhood. So I decided from that moment that I was not going to let motherhood completely redefine me. Sure, it changes who you are, and it does for the better, and it, you know, it takes some time. I personally never wanted anything to do with kids until all of a sudden God was like, you want kids. But I resolved within my heart to always have my makeup on. because it's really easy. If you've got your face on, you can pull your hair up and you can put, you know, decent clothes on and get out the door to run an errand, have a play date, get a coffee, go to the doctor, do whatever you need to do. But if your makeup's not on and you're like got bags under your eyes, you can't just throw that on. I can't. So about a year ago or so, I was deep in the throes of some postpartum depression. You understand that that is real. It's not some, you know, crutch that women use. No, I'm just hormonal. No, you really are, and that stuff can mess you up. So I was like talking to my husband, like, I'm so sick and tired of changing diapers. I need something else to do. There's this direct sales makeup company that's using social media. You know, I'm on Facebook too much anyway, although I'm not anymore these days. Facebook makes me want to vomit right now. It's like, babe, can I do it? And he's like, yeah, you can, but we know how those things always go. You've done direct sales before and you hate it. It's like, yeah, but this is makeup. Yeah, but. Well, anyway, he was right. It started off great, and then it really fizzled out for me really, really fast. So anyway, it ended, and anyway, so now I can move on to my eyes. So I take my Morphe M513 and I go in with my bronzer into my crease. And this is the start of that eye look, and I just kind of flick it out towards the tail of my brow. I have very heavy brow bones, so I have to really work any crease color up, always. As you can see, like, look at, I can stick my whole brush like in my socket, and it's, my socket eats the brush. And I'm taking the blusher on a Morphe M433 brush, which is pretty similar to the 513. It's just got a pinched ferrule, so it's not quite as fluffy. And I'm just putting that pink just above where the bronzer is, and I really like adding either a pink or an orange, like that Paradisco shade from MAC that I told you I started using back in college. This is the color that I almost always put right there where I just put the pink. For a very, 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 very simple eye look, I'll just use the same colors of bronzer, blusher, and highlight on my eyes, my crease, my upper crease, inner corner, and under my brow bone, and I am done. Like, that's typically all the time I ever have during the day because I really like my sleep, and I really like my at least one morning cup of coffee hot, because then I try and pour cups 2, 3, and 4, and they're all like about this far from the top and ice cold. You wouldn't believe the amount of creamer I go through in my house just because I keep trying to have another hot cup of coffee, but the kids, they need me to do most everything for them. Okay, let's move on. So to go on with this eye look, I'm gonna use Little Lady from the Jaclyn Hill palette, which is right here. I'm gonna go in with my ring finger and just apply that straight onto my lid. Look at how pretty and shiny and just light kind of, I'm really bad at describing colors. Like, it's pink with a gold undertone, it's gold with a purple undertone. I don't frickin' know, it's pretty. Just the color payoff and the pigmentation of these shades when you put them on with your finger. I never can like figure out how to do my opposite eye with, I'm right-handed. But I feel like the color payoff using her shimmers with the finger is insanity. It is so good. Let's blend. You can never blend too much, right? So all I want to do now is take a angled brush, and I'm going to dip that into the shade Mocha. Sorry. I can't take myself seriously doing these things because I feel like who am I? I'm just sitting down here. I just enjoy doing makeup. I'm gonna dip it into Mocha and just pat that into my outer corner of my eye. Some people call it an outer V. I just feel like slightly dirty when I call it that. Oh my gosh, did I say that, Leah? So I'm just taking my MB23 and blending that Mocha kind of up and in so that it actually gets picked up on this outer portion of my brow bone, lower outer portion, because I have to have my outer corner color actually up on my brow bone or you can't even tell I did any of it. So I'm going to stick with that same color and go in with my Morphe Y21. This is a flat definer brush. And when I saw this at the Morphe store, I thought for sure this brush was going to be like too wide to like hug the contour of my lower lash line. And the person out there who left a comment about not knowing how to do your lower lash line and you feel like, you know, you look like a vampire or something, get one of these brushes. This has changed my lower lash game. Then I just go in with another brush. This is another Morphe brush. It's my favorite one to smudge the lower lash line. I'm actually gonna go in with a touch of a lighter color. What color are you? Buns, I think, right here. I'm just gonna lightly tap this end of the brush into Buns and go in and smudge out the lower lash line. Now I find that the most important part of this is really concentrating out here and connecting your outer corner color to the lower lash smokiness. Okay, so I'm gonna take just a little teeny tiny detail brush and I'm going to put, what color are you, sweetheart? In light, right here, I'm not trying to flip you off, on my brow bone, and I'm going to put Beam, the next one over, on my inner corner. So I'm gonna take that same brush and go in with Beam and tap that on my inner corner of my eye. Look at it, so pretty. I'm gonna go back in with my ring finger and Little Lady and just kind of pop a little bit more intensity right on the center of the lid, because you know, you lose that intensity as you blend and you add other colors and layer over top. So let's move on to mascara really quick. And this, I'm on, oh, whoa. I'm on the dregs of this. This is my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. It's my absolute favorite mascara. And then I jumped on board of a direct sales company, which was my biggest stepping stone to getting here because of the fact that we were doing live Facebook videos. And I really enjoyed going onto Facebook and sharing those videos. And I was getting a lot of positive feedback from friends and family. And I just felt like totally drawn away from representing a company or a brand, and I just wanted to get into makeup for just the fulfilling satisfaction of helping other women to feel beautiful, whether I was actually putting makeup on their face or helping them through a tutorial. This is the Pure Fully Charged mascara that I got from an Ipsy bag. Did I say that already? And it is, I don't like it for my upper lashes, but for my lower lash line, it just kind of gives them enough of a oomph to say, hi, I'm here, I'm on your eyes, but it doesn't make them full and chunky and thick so that you look like you've got, like, you know, tarantulas hanging out on your eyes. All right, I'm gonna slap on this Morphe liquid lipstick. Yes, I am in a Morphe moment. And honestly, if you're like me and you really suck at putting on a liquid lipstick, but you love the feel of it and the long-lastingness, this is such a great formula for that. Like, it's forgiving. If you mess up, this stuff is very fixable. All right, guys, well, that completes this Get to Know Me, Get Ready With You, Jaclyn Hill eye look video. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below for any further videos that you would like to see, and I will see you in my next video. God bless you. I don't have anything special going on. In fact, I got mascara and my eye makeup twice in front of you right here. It's just a day in the life of Leah Church. And my hand is always kind of crunchy and weird. I look at other people and they just look so like, man, your hand looks good. And I'm like, I'm not gonna like smoke it out. Just sounds wrong to me. Another burp. I'm really unladylike, aren't I? I'm so sorry.